What's up, folks? DC here, welcoming you back to another episode of Wolf Lodge. Man, it feels good to be back. Let's get this party started.
Welcome to the next level. Wolf Lodge.
So as you might have guessed, I bought an excavator. Little Chinese-made excavator, listed on AGT's website. These things are listed for $9 grand. I won it in auction for $4 grand. So I got to get this thing into the property. That's going to be one of the big first tasks of this summer. Probably completely underpowered for what I want to do with it this summer, but we'll see how she does. I also won this thing in auction. Little mystery box. Stay tuned to find out what that is. Let's go see the other war machines. So I also won this thing in an auction. So the Dodge that you've seen in season 1 died, rest in peace, and this is to replace it. Figured go with Dodge, now called Ram, again to kind of honor that truck in season 1 that was so good to me. This thing is a 2022 1-ton, and when I bid on it in auction, it had 50,000 miles on it. Kelly Blue Book value on a 2022 1-ton with 50,000 miles was $37,000. I bid in auction $17,000, but didn't win, and because I didn't meet the reserve. And so the auction house calls me 2 days later and they said, hey, the seller is willing to honor your bid. Are you still interested in the truck? I said, well, hell yeah. So I got a 2022 Ram 1-ton worth $37,000 for $17,000. Yeah, this thing has been an absolute workhorse so far. So now the ATVs. Yeah, so this is an ATV you've seen in season 1. I've had this for a while. This is going to be my main transportation up and down the road to get to the property. I'm not going to take the truck all the time because it's overkill, but for just getting to and from the property quickly, this is going to be my main transportation. And then this thing is new. You guys haven't seen this thing yet. Just a little older Kawasaki. Man, this thing is a beast. It's zippy, fun, sporty. Yeah, I love this thing. But my plan for this thing is to get it into the property, and that's where it's going to live. I'm going to use the excavator to build some trails around the property, and this is going to be my main transportation when I actually am on the property. So I got to get this thing in. I got to get the excavator in. Man, just talking about it makes me start to sweat. All right, I got this war rig all loaded up, ready to go. And just for those of you who aren't familiar with this operation, and a little recap for those who are, the machines sit here at a buddy's house here in town. From here starts my 5-mile trek up the road just to get to the trailhead, and then I got my 1-mile hike in from there. Now, again, this here will be my daily driver when I'm not carrying a bunch of weight, but then when I do have equipment to get up the road, this will be my main transportation here. So I'll put the excavator in the back of this bed, get it up the road to where I'm going to start trekking it in, and then what's in that mystery box will go in here as well. Now at some point I'm guessing I'm going to hit snow on that road today, which is crazy to think. It's like 70 degrees right now, I'm sweating bullets, but at some point I feel like I'm going to hit snow, and that's where my hike will start today. So let's go see where that point is. You ready, big dog? Let's go. this is exactly where I thought I'd have to stop. The snow is keeping me from going any further with the four-wheeler. So my hike starts right here, up into the property. I'm gonna park this thing, load up my pack, and get started on this mission. You ready? Let's do it. Oh no. Oh, I don't know why I do this to myself. Oh. I guess I'm reminded of that Kennedy quote. We choose to do these things not because they're easy, but because they are hard.
Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Oh, this is definitely gonna be hard. Thought it'd be fun to keep track of how much weight I carry into this property over the summer. So I bought a scale. We're gonna keep track of this. How much weight and how many miles. All right, so I weighed myself this morning. I was 168. Now I have boots on, some heavier clothes, so I'm guessing it's gonna be a little bit heavier, but let's see what it does. 170.5. Duh. Now, weigh myself with the pack. All right, with the pack, 241.7 minus 170.5, 71-pound pack. Not quite a bag of concrete, but pretty damn close. Let's do this. Start the tracker for mileage. You ready? Let's go. Kick the tires, light the fires, big dog. Woo! Woo, woo! Made it to the Y. So 5 switchbacks up this road gets me to the trailhead. And what makes this road so nasty is in the springtime, all this snow runoff just runs in the road, erodes kind of this soft stuff away, leaves behind these big boulder chunks. And yeah, man, it's just the nature of the game. Erosion, I mean, probably could do ditch work to mitigate this. Maybe something I'll do in the future, but yeah, ain't gonna happen right now. Let's go. So I got one switchback out of the way. So that was switchback number 4 that I just passed. One more switchback to go, but this is the longest straight stretch in the entire road. But we're cruising. 71-pound pack, ain't feeling all that terrible. Definitely feel it, but not terrible. You can see the trailhead up ahead. All right, made it to the trailhead. Oh, look at that. Got a couple mushrooms coming up. Most of my elevation has been climbed already on this road. I designed this hiking trail into the property to be pretty much level straight across, not too much more elevation gain, maybe about like 300 feet or something like that, but most of my elevation is out of the way. Now starts my mandatory 1 mile hike into the property. And boy, does it look like there's a lot of snow. There's a trail under there somewhere. What do you think, Ash? You ready to go to Wolf Lodge? Let's go! Yeah, this is going about as terribly as I thought it would. See, on the road, snowmobilers use that road all winter long, so they pack in that snow. And so I was able to stay on top of it relatively easy, but as soon as I left that road, this snow over here is a whole different animal. It's just, I'm sinking in. It's a nightmare. But I ain't sleeping out here, so I'm getting there one way or another to a comfy bed. Oh, this is brutal. I'm gonna stop calling this snow. Let's call it what it is. This is slush. It's acting like quicksand, or at least what I think quicksand would act like. Every little movement just makes me sink deeper and deeper into this stuff. Oh man, definitely a tough time of year to be out here, but smile through the pain. Aren't snowshoes supposed to stay on top? Oh man. Oh, what an absolute battle. But I can see it. I can see it. There it is. Oh, property's right there. Oh, 100 more feet. Probably take me another hour to get there, but oh, I'm almost there. just in time to watch the sun disappear. Oh. Oh my God. Well, I don't want to say it was the toughest pack ever, but you know, wood burning stove still takes that toughest hike in. But I'll tell you, man, that was definitely top 5 toughest hikes ever in here. You know, the weight wasn't, 71 pounds ain't bad, but that snow made it a war. But just in time for sunset. Oh man, you made it, buddy. You made it. You made it. We made it. Oh man. Oh. Looks good. Just like the day I left it. What an absolute war that was. But Ash and I made it. We're both in one piece. I'm still in good spirits, so good day. Final totals on that hike: 3.4 miles, 1,230 foot of elevation gain. Wow. 3 hours and 47 minutes. Definitely didn't expect it to take that long, but that snow made it a war. All good. I'm gonna make some dinner with what little light I have left, but tomorrow I'm gonna get you guys up to speed, give you a tour around, show you everything that's happened at this place over the last couple years.
One of the main lessons you come to Earth to learn is how to manipulate energy. Everything is energy. And you come to Earth to learn how to manipulate that, to be a master manifester. So once you learn how to manipulate energy, you can have anything you want. Nothing is impossible. They say there are no limitations except the limitations you put upon yourself. First, you have to know what you want. And a lot of people say, well, I need this, I want this. Those are the wrong words. In creating your reality, if you say, I need, I want, well, see, you're creating a lack. And you're putting it off by, I want it. No, the wording is, I have it. And you got to believe it. There's a law of the universe called the law of abundance, the law of attraction. You can have anything you want once you know what it is. You have to be able to visualize that goal too, what you really want, and be able to fill it full of a lot of details. This makes it become real. But once you put it out there, then people say, okay, now how am I going to do it? Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about, I have to do this and this and this to attain that goal. because then you're limiting them. It'll happen in ways you can't possibly imagine, ways you would never ever think about. It just occurs. That's why we say we sit back and watch the magic.